My name is Elvira Aranda. I'm subcomisario. I work for the PDI, Policía de Investigaciones de Chile, and now I'm working at the Police Academy as instructor. I'm married. I don't have any kids yet. My husband works for the Chilean Army. He's a major, and we live together, and that's it.
Well, I am Captain Carolina González from Carabineros de Chile. I have 14 years in the institution. I work now at a traffic police station in downtown Santiago. My family is a small family. I have a son of 10 years old. He's going to have 10 years in September. I went to a peacekeeping mission in 2005, September 2005 until 2006, 1 year.
My name is Marcela Vidal. I am a medical officer for the Chilean Navy. I entered the Navy in 2003, right after I got out of med school. And I've been doing lots of stuff ever since I got in the Navy. I got married 2 years ago, and I have no children, but I'm expecting one right now. And as a woman, it's been really a fulfilling experience to be a part of an armed force and to be able to perform several tasks that I could not have done as a civilian. But when we arrived, a local votation, a school, a local votation, we were there, and the crowd were very excited. They wanted to vote, but there was a problem with the list, with the people. So there were a lot of people who didn't appear in those lists. So they wanted to vote, but they couldn't vote. So we have to negotiate as a UN poll. We negotiate with them because they wanted to go use the force in order to make the vote. So we were trying to negotiate with them because they wanted to I don't know if it's polite to say, but they wanted to burn down the place. So after a lot of negotiation and talking with them, the situation was a very stressful situation. But at the end of the day, all the people were calmed down, and we succeed with our mission there. The kids. It's very sad to see them in the street wearing clothes, big clothes. And one time I saw, I was doing a patrol in the country, in the countryside, and I saw a little girl about 5 years old. She was washing the clothes in the river, and I thought, she's only 5 years old. She must be playing, living her childhood. That was very, very hard for me. It was very sad.
It was a challenge. It was my challenge as a police officer and also as a human being. To have the opportunity to spend time with people that are in a situation that we're never going to be, I hope so. It's really a challenge in my life, and it's been a change. I think it's like Carolina, it's before the mission and after a mission.
So that's basically why I love the Navy. I really do. It's not a pose or something. I really love the Navy. I am very grateful to the Navy for all of the opportunities that it's given me along my life, and I've never regretted any of it.
Living the mission for me was a very good experience. I grew up as a person. I grew up as a woman. And I grew up as a professional, as a police officer.
I talked before about the most shocking experience, but I think that the most painful experience, it was watching children eating from garbage with the animals. I've never been that. I'm never going to be used to that. And if I can work just like a little piece to prevent and to avoid that situation, I will be very blessed, because as a human being, as a woman, as a police officer, no one is prepared to watch children suffering.
So that's why, and also because I thought it was a wonderful experience for me as a medical officer, you know, from the point of view of military medicine, to actually go there and be at a conflict zone, which was not a war zone, because I think that would be a bit more frightful for me, but the chance to actually be there and you know, wear the bulletproof vest and the helmet and all that, it's something that as a doctor who works for the military you have to do.
I invite all the police officers from the Policía de Investigaciones de Chile to join up this experience, to live the mission, because it's an enrichment experience for all of women. We as a women can make a difference in a mission.
Well, I invite all police officers from Chile, from Carabineros de Chile, to join a peacekeeping mission. It's an experience of life. It's an experience not only as a police officer, as a woman police officer, it's an experience of a human being. I know that you will never be regret to join and to participate in a peacekeeping mission.
Oh, well, you learn so many things about human nature, about how much can you care about others. You learn that you live in a good place and you got lucky, because it's very hard to get out of there when you were born there. And you see the kids and, well, sometimes you want to just hold them all and get them out so that you can give them a chance of something, because you get out of there with the bitter feeling that there's so much more that you could be doing for them, and you just don't have enough hands, if you will. It's a hard place to live in, to be born in. It's a hard place to work at. It's a hard people to work with, because they have been toughened by their suffering, by the way life has treated them. So they're hard, they're harsh, and sometimes it seems like they're a bit merciless. You see little girls walking down the streets with these huge buckets of water on their heads, and you see old women, very, very old women, with loads and loads of firewood, and they walk all day in the mud, barefoot, and it's so hard for us to understand that. People sleeping on the streets, people bathing with pigs because there's no running water, because there's no electricity, because there's no gas, because there's no nothing. Everything you know, everything you have in your country, everything you take for granted is not there. It doesn't exist. And these children have to grow up there, and they have to live there. And I think the most despairing feeling is that there is no future. There is nowhere to go. There's no way out. And that's what you see in those people's eyes. And it's hard. It's terrible. Because you know you're going to come back. You know you're going to be here, and there are going to be street lights and I don't know, movie theaters or whatever. They're not. So I think that basically what you get out of that is that something has to be done, because it's not possible to have a country live like that. It was proof that I am a human being, in spite of the uniform. We have to go. It has to be done. We need to cooperate. We need to be there. We need to lend a hand. We need to hold those children, and we need to feed that people, and we need to support all of our troops that are there, because we have so much and they have nothing.